So here's a simple tip that's going to help you hit a better one-handed backhand. Check out this video of Musetti, and I want you to notice right here, see how his racket is straight up and down? When he takes the racket back, you could balance a coin on the top edge of the racket. That is an incredibly important position because it helps you to square up the racket face against the back of the ball. Now, to help me demonstrate and explain this, I've got the Topspin Pro here. To get your own for at-home practice, just use my link. It's in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. What I typically see with recreational players when they turn for a one-handed backhand is this position right here. The hitting arm is too far away from the body, the back elbow is too low, and that ends up opening up the racket way too much. Are there pros in the past or even currently who hit the backhand like this? Of course, James Blake, actually one of my favorite players growing up, had a racket that was just wide open on the backhand. But the more your racket's open like this, you better be as athletic as James Blake and practice as much as James Blake to be able to calculate this. And I'll show you why. When Musetti and when you look at Tsitsipas, it's the same thing. When they turn, their racket is so straight up and down. The reason this helps you is because at the bottom of the swing, it makes it easy to close the racket face. See, when your racket is straight up and down here, when it drops, it can be closed. And closing the racket face prior to hitting is one of the key ingredients to hitting topspin on your backhand, same as your forehand. But when your racket face is open because your hitting arm gets too far away from you and your elbow drops, now that the racket face is open, when I close it, now it's only on edge. I could balance the coin on the edge at this point. That leads to the racket being open as I hit or having to roll, which is very difficult to time. So both of those lead to inconsistency. So work on having your hitting arm in against your body and your back elbow up. And then when you drop, it's so much easier to close the racket, and then spinning the ball for topspin is so much easier. So let me hit some backhands, and you'll notice that my racket is straight up and down when I turn. Right there. Straight up and down, I could place a coin on the edge. Then I drop and close, strings are pointing down, then I spin up the back of the ball. All right, I'll do 3 more. See, this is the practice you can be doing at home to see a huge difference on court. Now, if you're looking for new people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for PlayYourCourt, and it's playyourcourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Film yourself from the back, review the footage, and work on having your racket straight up and down in the back. Get your arm in against your body, get your back elbow up to make that happen. And if you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.